Let's get to Chuck Todd. He's NBC's political director, chief White House correspondent. Chuck, good morning. Good to see you. This is all but it's very uncertain what's going to happen when this finally gets to a vote. I mean, this really depends on these red state Democrats that Kelly was just talking about.
It does. And yes, there's probably going to be around as many as a dozen Republicans who could at least be lobbied to potentially vote for it. But I look at this and it might pass. It might not. It's on a knife's edge on that. But then where does it go from here?
I mean, the House.
That's exactly right. You have to get. Can they get, to me, no vote in the Senate matters unless they get 70 or 75 votes, because that's all of a sudden when you get John Boehner saying, and the House Speaker, okay, I've got enough political cover, I can do this with a mix of Republicans and Democrats. And by the way, we're not going to get nowhere close to 70 votes in the Senate.
We've seen this emotional lobbying from families of the Newtown victims. Has that been a game changer? It
has been, I think, at least an environment changer, if you will. It sort of has made the conversation. You hear the gun control opponents. They're keeping quiet. They're not going. So in that respect, it's changed the conversation a little bit. But they've got a lot more work to do. If they think they've changed the Senate a little bit to get the House to do everything that's happened this week, which is going to take months and months and months to try to convince the House to do it, they're going to have to end up living here in Washington.
Meanwhile, let's talk about immigration, expected to be unveiled, this Gang of Eight bipartisan compromise on immigration. We saw Senator Marco Rubio out on every Sunday show that exists yesterday. Is he key to selling this to conservatives, and is that where the really hard work lies?
It is. It's a gang of one, as far as I'm concerned. It's Marco Rubio and everybody else. Everybody else is doing a lot of hard work. They shouldn't be totally overlooked. But Marco Rubio, I talked about that issue of 70 votes in the Senate. You know, we talked about, say, Marco Rubio's ability to sell it to conservatives. If you get it to 70 or 75 votes, that's how John Boehner is able to tell his conservative members of the House, you know what? I'll bring this to the floor. I'll do this with a mix of Democrats. It's too important to the party nationally. But if Rubio can't do that in the Senate, this thing dies in the House.
10 seconds. I'll put you on the spot. Which has a better chance, guns or immigration?
It's not even close. Immigration's going to happen. Guns, there's no chance. I hate to say it.
Chuck Todd, thank you very much. Well, guns and immigration are just two of the issues I'll be discussing with President Obama when I sit down with him later today at the White House. And you can see our exclusive interview starting tomorrow only on Today.